Hey, what's up? I'm just going to continue with this RJ58 restoration. I'm going to save you the pain of making a long video of taking it apart, but so I'm going to disassemble everything. I'm going to pull the motor off, um, take the front end apart, big nut there. Take the steering off. I'm going to take the steering arms off. There's a snap ring right there on each side. Pull those off. Probably take all this apart. Take all that apart. That's bent a little bit. I'll have to straighten that. I was looking at this right here, and that sure doesn't look right to me. I don't know what's going on right there, but the more I get to looking at it, I wonder if somebody cut this off right here and mounted this, and it's because of that motor. I think the gas tank I think was in the way, and it makes sense to me looking at it that they probably had to do that. And the only thing I'm not clear on is this, the deck adjuster, because if you move that back that way, I don't know if it would adjust the deck right, because if you move it back, this whole thing would push back, and I don't know if that's right or not. But anyway, I'll look at that later on. But so I'm still undecided whether I want to pull the whole rear end off of this thing. I think that it's bolted with these three long, actually they're short, I'm sorry, I thought it went through, but these three nut and bolts on each side. I don't know if that'll gain me a whole lot. I think it will to get back to these the frame rails and clean that up real good. I'm not going to split the rear end and take the sides off of it. But anyway, I'm still undecided about that. I imagine I probably will, but like I said, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to pull the seat off. Get the pulleys off of there, but like I said, I'm going to pull that engine, take it all apart, and when I get it all apart, I'll make another short video, and then I'll probably sandblast a lot of this. The frame rails I won't. I'll maybe wire brush those, or maybe with a I got a couple die grinders with wire wheels on them. I might take that to the frame rail. It does a pretty good job. So I'm going to get it all apart, and I'll bring you back when I get that done. So you guys take care. Have a good day. Hey, what's up? So I was telling you that I'm going to take this thing apart, and I would come back when I had it all apart. Well, I got most of it apart. Got the motor off, front end, just about everything. I am going to take the rear end off. There's 3 bolts here. 1, 2, 3, and then this frame rail will drop off and the rear end will be by itself. I'm not going to take any of the spindles off or anything like that. It'll clean up and be all right the way it is. I don't want to go that deep into it. I'd have to, I don't know what's all involved in doing that. I suppose I could probably take them off the splines, but I don't need to. So I've got all the parts laid out here. This thing has been setting for a long time, man. Some of these things came apart really hard, but there's all the parts to it right there. Little box. So the reason why I didn't take it the rest of the way apart, I left the steering rod on there, and it's because I got to do major surgery on this. In my previous video I was talking about uh, this bar that was on there, and I said that it didn't look right, and I was correct. I was looking at pictures. It had this on it, this cobbled up piece, and it was right there. And see how it's not, let's see if you can see it, not in line with the other one. Well, so I was correct. Once I got it apart, I was reaffirmed what I was thinking. So they put the Briggs motor on this, and it had the gas tank sitting here. Well, this rod coming up here was in the way, so they cut it off right here, moved it forward, drilled some holes, and put this cobbled up mess on there. And you can tell by this, it's cut off here, and they tried to grind that down. I don't know if you can see that. They tried to grind that down, didn't do a very good job. But and then, if that wasn't bad enough, they actually cut the steering support off of the other bar, just hacked it off of there. So what I'm going to do, I've got some bar stock like this. Going to cut that off, and basically I'm going to make a new rod for this, and I'm going to section a new piece in for the steering support here. Try to make it right, and because I'm going to put the 4-horse Kohler back on here. And I am in the process also of redoing that. I'm just painting it up, taking it apart and cleaning it. So I've got it mostly all apart also. But anyway, I just wanted to update you on the restoration. The steering front axle was on here. Man, that thing was on there so tight. And there was a little hole in the top of the axle that went on here that was completely plugged up. It was a lubrication hole, and that thing hadn't been lubed for I don't know how long. But anyway, got it off. No problem really. Just on there good. So anyway, that's what's going to happen. I got to cut this off, grind that flat, make a new bar, and I also have to reattach, cut off this piece that holds the deck from the lever when you pull it back, and there's a bar that goes in there in these slots. So I'm going to cut that off, reattach it to the new bar. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's the update. I'll bring you back when I get the new bar fitted on there, and at that point everything will start going in the sandblaster, wire wheel, just stripping and cleaning. One of the things I thought about doing on some of this metal pieces was that it's real porous because of the corrosion, rusty, it's just not smooth anymore. And I've seen some metal fillers, and I thought about maybe experimenting with a little bit of metal filler and see if I can't smooth some of it out. And it doesn't matter really. Once I get it painted, primed and painted, it will be what it is. But I just wanted to experiment and see if how hard it would be to maybe smooth some of that stuff out, and maybe make it look just a little bit better than what it's going to look like when I get done with it. So, well, you guys, thanks a lot. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And I'll bring you back as soon as I progress more on it. So, you guys take care. Have a good day.